Hi there. Welcome to this Qigong routine for 5-element flow. Let's begin with wave breathing. Place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. Relax those elbows. When you inhale, let the belly expand, then the ribs, then the chest. And then when you exhale, let the chest sink, the ribs, the belly. Nice full breath from the belly up to the chest. And a nice exhale from the chest back down to the belly. Allow it to be like a wave coming onto the shore. Inhale. A little pause. Then exhale. Allow that wave to go back out to the sea. And pause at the bottom of the exhale. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. Pause. Let's do one more. Nice full breath in. And a nice exhale. Breathe out. All right, let's stretch. Let's bring that right arm, sweep it up and over and stretch. Left arm up and over and stretch. Stretch in the center, look up. Hold the right wrist, pull to the left. Stretch, inhale. Come to center, exhale. Hold the other wrist. Stretch over, breathe in. Center, breathe out. Arms crossed down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Breathe in. Hold the wrist. Stretch. Hold the other wrist. Stretch over. Open up that side body. Come to center. Stretch in the center. Crisscross down. Up with the inhale. Exhale. Float up. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the wrist. Stretch. Breathe into the stretch. Exhale. Other wrist. Stretch. Inhale into the stretch. Exhale. Down. Let's do some activation with knocking on the door of life. I want you to take a wider stance. We'll do the version with a wide lunge. Bend the knees slightly. Get comfortable in your shifting of the weight. And then turn from the hips and the waist. Knock across the lower back and lower abdomen. Look left and right. Get good rotation in the spine. And breathe naturally. Doing this movement with a wide lunge pumps up a little more energy. Really feel that nice activation in the spine, between the shoulder blades. Let your arms be like loose coat sleeves, shoulders nice and relaxed. And if you need to go at a slower pace with this, that's perfectly fine. And now with that loose fist, I want you to come up to those lung points right there below the collarbone. Still alternating, knocking on that lower back. We're in the area of the Ming Men point, it's called, the life gate. Still breathing. Take a nice deep breath here. We're activating the lung energy. Breathe in and out. These lung points 1 and 2. Giving yourself a little boost to the immune system. And now with a cupped hand, toss it up on the shoulder. Toss it up there. Knock out any lines of tension, tightness that just seem to accumulate there. Now, if you have a knee project, then the lunge might not work for you, and you may need to do it with just a regular stance, turning from the hips and the waist. Everything else would be exactly the same. Back down to the lung points for just a few. And back down to the hips and waist. And slow it down. You can stop the lunge, slow it down. And just notice how you feel. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Let's do some clearing with the tiger. So bring those tiger claws up. And if you want to bring in your stance, you can. If you want to leave it the way you had it for your knocking on the door of life, that's fine too. Tiger claws. We're going to squat. You squat to the level that feels right for you. And we're going to exhale with the heart healing sound. It's ha, H-A-A-A-A. So inhale and squat. Scoop those tiger claws in, comb out those tangles as you inhale, and then exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out with that ha sound. Just feel that clearing, especially in the chest area. This movement is also very good for the hips and the lower back. Once again, if you need to slow this one down, you can. Perfectly fine. Let's do a couple more. And up, inhale, stretch. Exhale, out, down, and around. All right, bring in your stance. And we're going to work on the neck area, neck and shoulders, top of the shoulders. Press your palms down. Turn your fingers slightly forward and your thumbs slightly down. We're trying to open up this area right here and relax into it. Bend the knees slightly, tuck the chin, and then lean the ear to the shoulder. And float the head back. Inhale. Float chin to chest at an angle. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth for extra release. Breathe in. Release through the mouth. Press those palms down. Drop that tailbone. Let's do one more. Then chin to chest at center. Slowly roll it over to the other side. And float back. Inhale. Forward. Exhale through the mouth. Feel that tightness. Leave that neck. Let's do one more. Chin to chest, arms by the sides. Bring that chin up. And now let's do picking cherries. I want you to bend the knees slightly, tuck the tailbone, so you're almost going to feel a little leaning forward there. Bring those arms up, and then begin to pick cherries. You bring the fingers to the thumb, and reach and pick those cherries. Act as if they're really, really high up there. You're reaching. Allow that tailbone to be tucked so that you take any pressure off your lower back. And just breathe naturally. Bring in the breath. Now, if there's something going on with your neck and you need to look forward instead of looking up, you may do that. But stretch that side body. Feel it right there from the hips up to the armpit and really all the way up the arm. Pinch off those cherries. Breathing. This is very good for actually on either side of the spine. You might notice that you feel something there as well as in the side body. Let's do a couple more. And now stretch up in the center. And an easy forward fold down nice and slow. You can bend your knees if you need to. They don't need to be straight. Legs don't need to be straight. And just hang. Let the neck, head, shoulders just hang and relax and fall to the earth. Breathe in and out. Bend your knees, hold your hands, roll it up, inhaling, arch, exhale, out, down, and around. Let's do a movement called the windmill. It's really good for the entire body. So, a wider stance, and I want you to shift the weight to the right. You've got three choices. You can have the hand here on the upper part of the thigh. You can have it closer to the knee, or you can have your arm down on the thigh. And if you do that, you're probably going to have to take a wider stance. This one is more intense, then less intense, and then even less intense. All of them are good, so you choose what's going to work for you. I'll go ahead and have the arm on the leg, and then just swing that arm, let it relax, and then we come around and up, and we start making our windmill. Chest towards the ground. Now chest out and around, and you get this movement in the entire torso. You can watch the hand as it moves around a circle. You get movement in the neck. Breathe in when the arm comes up and around. Exhale down. Feel yourself nice and solid on the soles of your feet. Relax into this movement. You'll feel it in the shoulders, the upper back, the shoulder blades, the legs, the hips, lower back. Stay with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. And let that arm swing again. Come to center. Just hinge at the waist with the forward fold for a second. Open up that lower back a bit and hips. And now other side. So shift the weight to the left. Once again, choose your arm position, hand position. Let that right arm just relax and begin your windmill. Up, you inhale, down, you exhale. Chest towards the ground, then chest out and around. You can watch the hand get some good movement, really in the entire body. Building strength in those legs with this stance, holding up your body. Stay with the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out when your arm is down and around. Couple more. And once again, let that arm just swing. Come to center. Forward fold. Open up again the back side of the body. Let everything there, your arms, neck, head, shoulders, surrender to gravity and breathe. Bend your knees, hold your hands, roll up with a nice inhale. Breathe in, stretch up, arch a bit. Exhale out, down and around. All right, so we had some good stretching and activation there. Let's do some bouncing before we go into our 5-element flows. Circulating. Bounce into those heels. Relax the hips and the tailbone. Pump those arms. Relax the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. And be very aware of how you're pumping from that line, tailbone, to the base of the skull. And let the head just bounce naturally. Breathe in, that wave breathing. Breathe in from the belly up. And sigh. Breathe in. And sigh. Breathe in. Sigh. And one more. And slow it down. Slow it down. Take a nice deep breath. Notice how you feel. Feel that tingly, buzzy feeling. That's your chi. It's been there the whole time. Just waiting for us to activate it. Get it moving. Let's start with Soaring Crane. Arms float up. They float out. Turn the palms up. Let the finger, index finger and thumb meet and bring it in. Palms down. Inhale. Finger and thumb. Exhale. Expand the chest when you inhale and open the arms. Sink the chest when those arms come in and you exhale. You get a little sink and rise. Rise into the inhale. Sink a bit into the exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, if something's going on with your shoulders, you have a shoulder project, then lower the arms and make the movement smaller. It's perfectly fine. I'd rather you do that instead of to stop moving. There's always a modification. Breathe in and breathe out. And if you like imagery, you can just feel like a soaring crane. And allow this movement to help us to open the flow. Let this movement feel almost effortless. Stay with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Sink the chest, giving those lungs a bit of a massage. Expand. And sink. And with this one, we don't necessarily want to come far back with the arms. We're not stretching any longer. We're flowing. So the arms just need to come out to the sides and back in. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more. And exhale. And float the hands down. Around the arms, let's do Zen Circles. We're going to take the right arm, act as if you're scooping, and then just bring it about to the hairline and back down. This can be like scooping water and pouring it through you like nourishment. But we are scooping energy and allowing energy to pour through us right there from the hairline down. And you get a little turn. Let that hip, right hip come forward and then back. And when it comes back, the left hip comes forward. And you get a turning. Always a little sink and rise, ever so slight. And these are very slow Zen circles. Breathing in as you're up with your arm, breathing out as you're down. Once again, if there's something going on with your arms, feeling fatigued, don't stop. make the circle smaller. Make the circle smaller. That left arm is just cradled, hanging out right there. Crown lifted to the sky. You want that energy to move from the tailbone up to the crown. With this turning from the center. One more. And now the other side. Scoop, turn, up to the hairline. Just make that perfect circle around you. When we move in this circular fashion, it's very calming for the mind, which is why this is probably called Zen Circles. Breathe in, breathe out, turn from your center. Relax the shoulders. Stay with the breath. Moving energy in this circular fashion all around you. Let's do one more. And round your arms. Just check in with how you feel right now. You've probably already made a shift. Turn slightly right, one arm in front, one arm in back at an angle. We're going to do Repulse the Monkey. That back arm sweeps around, past the ear, palm forward, down the forearm. This other arm comes back, your left arm comes back, palms up, and now we're back where we started, but on the other side. Sweep around, past the ear, down the forearm, not touching, just floating down that line. Bring that other arm back, up. Let's go into what this one really means. Repulse the monkey mind. We're bringing new energy with an inhale into the mind, and then we exhale and push out that monkey mind, that overthinking. Breathe in, bring in the new energy, push out the old, stale, overthinking. When we come in with this arm, we're coming past the ribs, bringing new energy to that area. This movement is good for the liver. But it's also good for the heart energy as we're pushing out that overthinking, those monkey mind thoughts jumping around. The first movement we did, Soaring Crane, was good for the lungs and the metal element. The second one, Zen Circles, was good for the kidneys and the water element. And this one is for the liver and the wood element. Bring it around one more time. Press out and down. Once again, notice how you feel in that mind. feel that clearness, a little more clarity. And now I want you to round your arms and just feel as if you're embracing a tree. Bend the knees slightly. Let that tailbone be dropped. A little back on your heels, crown lifted to the sky, elbows relaxed, and just breathe in this standing posture for a moment. Standing postures build strength. Breathe. And hands by your sides. The next one is grasping the bird's tail. Let's come up in this position. This palm is towards the body, the fingers towards the elbow, nice and relaxed. Out you float with the arms, palms facing forward. Once again, not a stretch. Come with that same position, but for this other side. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to add another part to this in a moment. This is for the heart energy. We're opening up. That's like saying yes. And then bring in a little protection right here. A little bit of a no when that's necessary. Inhale. Exhale. Now this horizontal arm, I want you to sweep it down and around. Palms together. Down. Point out in front as you sink. Make a circle. I like to call it a heart circle because it's coming from the heart center and back in. Let's do one more. We're going to do a couple of those. And then return to opening up. Coming back in with protection. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, if you need to lower your arms to make your shoulders happy, that's fine. Breathe in. And now we're going to circle around with that horizontal arm. Around. Inhaling. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make another heart circle. Breathe in. And let's do one more set. Open. Exhale. Protect. Open. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Float around. Inhale. Palms together. Exhale. Make your heart circle. Breathe in. Bring it back to the heart center. Exhale. Inhale. And let's do one more of these. And just hold your hands right there at your heart center for a moment. Relax those elbows. Take a moment to feel gratitude for all that you have and all that you are. And now round your arms. Let's do one arm pebble in the pond. With that right arm, turn the palm down. Let it float out and around, turning from your center. Bring it in. Inhale. Other hand. Exhale. Inhale. We don't need to hinge at the waist. Just glide the hips back a little bit. You can sink a little bit, but you want a nice alignment from the tailbone to the base of the skull, or even all the way to the crown. Let that energy move up through the body. Exhale. This one's good for the spleen, stomach, pancreas, digestion. It's good to release worry, anxiety. Turn from your center, bring that hip forward and back. Let it follow the hand. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do one more to each side. Let's do pulling down the sky in 6 directions to close. Arms, palms up, shoulder height. Turn slightly to your right. Up, come back to center, palms towards you, down the midline. Inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, turn. Inhale, up. Center. Exhale, smooth it out. Our 6 directions to the both sides, to the front and back. Up, energy above. And as we bring it through to energy below. Inhale. Feel that energy right and left. Exhale. In front of you, behind you. Inhale, above you. Bring it through your center, your midline. Feel the energy below. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smooth out that mind, the emotions. Let that land right there in the body for your strength and vitality. Smooth it out. Bring it all down. And now bring your feet a little closer together. Place the hands on your abdomen. Soften all the joints. Just breathe naturally and allow your body to rock and sway like seaweed in the ocean. Soften the ankles and the knees. Breathe. Hands by your sides. Take that wonderful energy with you the rest of the day. Bye for now.